So we planted these beans a month ago on March 31st in central Iowa, very early for the area. And we did this because we wanted to see just how hard we could push those soybeans, what stress they could handle, and if there's anything that we could do management-wise to help those early season beans through that early season pain. In this trial, we planted both treated and untreated soybeans to see what difference it would make. We used Warden CX2 for its fungicide and insecticidal properties and added an additional plant growth regulator, Ascend ST3, to help out with additional emergence, vigor, and root growth. When we first checked on these beans about 2 weeks after planting, we had had some extremes ups and downs for weather. But here you can see with the pink treated seeds, we have slightly better growth and we appear to have a little bit less disease. After a few more days of warmth, these things really started to take off. Here you can see the radical growth and that hypocotyl arch pushing those soybeans to the surface, which at this point was now only about 1/4 inch beneath the surface. On April 20th, 3 weeks after the planting date, our first beans were starting to make their way out of the soil. It's at this point that we began tracking emergence dates with different colored flags. This is going to allow us to not only look at final stand population, but also which beans came out of the ground more consistently early in the planting season. In this case, where we had treated soybeans, we had about 10% more beans out of the ground on day 1. This is that fungicide and Ascend ST3 benefit that we're seeing. As those beans start to come out of the ground, this is really when we start to notice root development kicking in. Here you can see these treated soybeans showing exactly the kind of early season root growth that we really want when we're using Ascend ST3 and those fungicides to protect the roots. So here we are about a full month after that initial planting date, and these beans are about done emerging. And guys, it's been a tough month. We've had lots of rain, we've had temperature extremes, and we've had some crusting issues on these early planted beans. So at the end of the day, we're gonna only end up with about a 2/3 total stand versus what we dropped, but we did see an advantage to not only the consistency, but the amount of beans we got out of the ground with the treatment. And from here, we're gonna start looking at the development of improved root systems that's just going to continue to push these beans further. So, what have we learned from this early season soybean stress test? It appears that these seed treatments, fungicides, insecticides, and plant growth regulators are helping us in several ways. 1, improved stand counts. 2, more consistently emerging plants. 3, healthier root systems. And 4, more vigorous, growthy, further developed root systems. And these things combined are helping our plants get off to a great start, which is now showing better growth above ground and is showing that these treatments can help us get through early season stress and early season pain.